What's up everybody, Alex here, and welcome to the Dota Underlords Best Builds of the Week, the weekly series where I show you guys top 5 meta builds to help you rank up in Dota Underlords. Now this week we're starting with the top build of the week, which is Void Hunters and Vigilance. You're also splashing in some Heartless in there for the armor reducing capabilities. This is the standard setup for the build. Mirana here in the Pudge bait pull kind of position. You can also swap these two if you're not against a Pudge. But anyways, you're also running support damage in Essex because you want both End of Medicine and you want the Enthrall, which is an armor reducing ability that goes perfectly with your Heartless bonus and with your Void Spirits ability as well. The nice thing about this build as well is not only does it taking advantage of the Vigilant Hunter strategy, which is so common and so effective right now, you're also adding your Void on top of it. And one of the things that people don't often realize is that even though Void has been nerfed, the effectiveness of, say, Faceless going in here, chrono cubing while your archers are still, tapping away at the opposing team is truly remarkable. And you have a lot of armor reduction, and it's going to do a lot of work for you. Now, in the earlier game, I'm having Luna here because before you get someone like Necrophos or Templar Assassin, you can run Luna because Luna's going to maintain your Vigilant. You're going to drop one of your Heartless, but you're still going to be, running a lot of damage. You're more likely to actually take out Luna for someone like Templar, but at the end of the day, this is ideally what you want. But if you have a 3-star Luna with a Mask of Madness, you could very well give up either Void or the Heartless. In that case, I would take out Necrophos, to be honest with you. But anyways, there's a lot of variability with this build, but overall, the top build of the week. And for the second build of the week, we have a variant of the previous build, but this is the original one that I showed you guys a few weeks ago that is still completely dominating the meta. The advantage to this one, it has a bit of a smoother early game, better mid game, and it has some finishing capabilities, though the finishing of the Voids is a little bit stronger. But still, this is one of those builds that'll just keep on giving, mostly because you're running your Treant Protector and your Lone Druid, and before you get Lone Druid, you can run someone like, Magnus or Nature's Prophet, but your Druids are really kind of controlling that mid and early game. You still got your Pudge and your Abaddon. You're keeping Luna in here. Luna's going to be a staple unit, and in fact, you are looking for like a Mask of Madness, a Moon Shard, or something like that for Luna. Mask of Madness also goes great on Lifestealer. You're running support damage in Essex here because what you want is you want the End of Medicine and you want the Enthrall bonus for that armor reduction. And once again, you're running your Vigilance and your Hunters. You're keeping the Knights close enough together that they get the bonus. And overall, a very, very good build. Pudge on the edge here to take and absorb as much damage as possible. Treant Protector going to help keep your front line up. It's very different in some ways than the previous build because it's more reliant on this front line staying up and less reliant on the straight up burst capability of the Voids. This might be a little more consistent, but overall it is a build that I truly love. It's my favorite of the meta, though I do think that the closing power of the Voids is slightly more capable. And for the third build of the week, what we've got is we've got Mages and Spirits. Guys, I absolutely love this build. Mages and Spirits is so fantastic right now, and especially with Tidehunter. Tidehunter has 4,000 health. His Ravage is a magic-based ability that does two cells of stun and damage. It's absolutely fantastic. It helps to hold and delay the attack onto your weaker units like Maiden and Keeper of the Light, who's probably your primary DPS carry here. You're looking at running Morphlings and Storm Spirits. Guys, this is a fantastic build. It really is. In fact, I did a game that was one of the most epic games I've ever played. I'm going to link it above. You've got to watch it if you've not seen it. It is a roller coaster of emotions. But basically, the way this build works is you have your Tidehunter, which is going to delay the onslaught of the opposing team. You have Earth Spirit, whose Geomagnetic Grip is also a magic-based ability. All the abilities that you see here are magic based. None of them are physical. And the result of that is they get a ton of benefit from the increased magic damage. You also have the human element here where you're regenerating more mana. And obviously, of course, you have spirits. You can also run Ember if you wish. If you want to take out Storm Spirit. Now, I don't suggest it because obviously you're going to destroy your mage bonus. But what you would do is if you get to 10, which is entirely possible, Ember Spirit's a great add-in. Otherwise, you can add another high value warrior if you happen to have one, like a Slardar is one that I would recommend, simply because you also complete the scale bonus if you're against other mages, because I think people are starting to realize mages are pretty legit. But ideally, if you have an Ember Spirit goes in, he's going to do a ton of work with his Delta Slams. You have 4 potential targets for Delta Slam. It's truly remarkable how much damage this build can do. Alright guys, for the fourth build of the week, what we've got is we've got Knights and 4 Trolls. Now I think people are sleeping on 4 Trolls. 4 Trolls has been one of the one of the quietly best builds that I've been working towards all week. I've been testing a ton of builds, and every time I go for trolls, I am always pleasantly surprised. I don't always win, but I'm always in the points because the outright attack speed benefits from 4 trolls is truly remarkable. You really burn down teams, and the variant with the 6 knights here is actually pretty legitimate. The Mask of Madness is absolutely mandatory for Luna. She's your primary DPS carry. You want to get something like a Moonshard on Sven, by the way, but overall, also I do recommend Enno here. His picture's not showing up. I'm recommending Enno. Healing and stealing's fine. I like healing and stealing with this because you are getting the benefit of the healer bonus here with the Dazzle and the Omni Knight. You can also run all-out attack as well. Another option here is healing support and Essex. She's a great option too because she can be tucked away in a way where you're protected by all the knights. But overall, this is a fantastic build. Sven and Luna are your primary carries here. But honestly, guys, with the troll bonus, these knights will do work. Alright guys, and for the final build of the week, what we've got is 4 trolls, summoners, and savages. Guys, people have been sleeping on trolls, and this build makes perfect example of that. Because what you're doing is you're getting that attack speed benefit from trolls. You're applying it to all your summons and savages, who are going to be getting +7 per attack landed, and you're going to be giving 40% additional damage to all your summon units. You're going to be searching for the refresher orb for someone like Lone Druid, and with this build completed, oh, and of course you're running support, healing, and Essex for the Golem and the Archer, and what you're going to have is a situation where you're going to have so many summons on board, all benefiting from the Savage Alliance, all benefiting from the Troll attack speed bonus, which amplifies the Savage Alliance bonus. Guys, this is an unbelievable build, not to mention Low Druid's Bears, who are tanks along their own. They're going to be entangling 2 separate targets while getting poked away at everything else. Guys, this build is fantastic. I've been having so much fun with it. This is a build that a lot of people have been sleeping on, even me. I was sleeping on this till I really gave it a legitimate shot and played with the dynamics of it, and I've been so pleasantly surprised with how good this build is. Guys, this is one that I really want you to try if you know, you're kind of getting bored of forcing Vigilance and Voids and stuff like that. I still think Vigilant Voids is a little stronger, but this is one that can take players by surprise. Thank you so much for watching, and a very special thank you to all of my wonderful subscribers. Take care, everyone, and have yourselves a wonderful day.